This is the 6th part of my 1.17 hardcore Minecraft world. In this one we're going to make a lot of progress on our giant underground mansion, but before we can do that we need to check how many people are in the Discord. And there are now 2,000, which means I need to make a pig farm that has 2,000 pigs in it. Yeah. So before we can start working on the base, we need to go breed some pigs. Let's play a little game called When Do I Get in the Pig Farm? Okay, 100 FPS, 110, 90, 70, 50, 40. Yeah, I think I'm in the range of the pig farm now. And here it is.
Wow!
So there are 1,000 pigs in there right now, but we need to get 2,000. Based on the watch time of the last one, I know a lot of people skip through this, so I'll make this one quick. I expanded the pig farm and then I did some speed bridging over top of the pigs, which are of course all of the Discord members. So if you want to be one of the pigs, then join the Discord. I began breeding the pigs, and just when I thought my game couldn't get any laggier, the world decided now was a good time to start raining. So yeah, when I finished breeding the pigs, I noticed my game was getting around 10 to 20 frames on the lowest render distance settings. And honestly, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Anyway, now that we were done breeding the pigs, I took a look at my armor and noticed that a lot of it was almost broken. I didn't want my armor to break while I was working on the base, so it was time to use our villager trading hall to get some better armor. Also, somebody from the Discord told me to feed sub pig, so here you go. Yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
I needed some emeralds to trade with the villagers, so I harvested the sugarcane farm and traded the paper with a librarian. I then made 2 fletching tables.
You're stupid.
And I placed them down in front of the 2 new hires.
Jobs! Jobs! Jobs!
They wanted sticks for emeralds, which was perfect because I had a lot of wood. I turned all the wood I had into sticks and then I traded it with the villagers. It brought my total emerald count up to 59, which was a start, but not nearly enough. I wanted to be able to use the villagers to trade emeralds for a full set of diamond armor, so I began leveling up one of the armorers. I did this by spending my not so hard earned emeralds on iron armor and then immediately throwing the armor in lava. Pretty soon he was offering me diamond boots and diamond leggings, but I still need diamond helmet and diamond chestplate. We're gonna need to scale up this operation, so I make myself a diamond axe and then I enchant it. And I got efficiency 4 and fortune 3. Then I brought the axe along with me to a dark oak forest, making sure to do a lot of completely pointless parkour on the way. And when I finally got there, I began mining a lot of wood. With efficiency 4 on my axe, it really didn't take too long before I had 10 stacks of logs, which will definitely make a lot of sticks.
Huh?
I did a lot of trading. When I was satisfied with the number of emeralds I had, I bought 2 pairs of feather falling 3 diamond boots. I then combined those with the boots I had on to get protection 4, depth strato 3, feather falling 4 boots. I'm not gonna lie, I really did mess up big time here. While I was trading with these armorers, I didn't realize that every armorer could give you a full set of diamond armor. I thought it was either top 2 or the bottom 2 pieces. Now this gap in my knowledge made me level up a bunch of armorers only to get rid of them after seeing them offer boots and leggings instead of a helmet and chestplate. So yeah, that was a big hit to my hubris, but I guess we'll just try to move past it. Before I realized this, I was tired of leveling up the armorers and then immediately getting rid of them, so I decided to just get enough diamonds to make a new set of armor by getting a fortune 3 book from a librarian and then going mining. I made a new diamond pickaxe with the last 3 diamonds I had, and then I enchanted it and only saw efficiency 4, which would normally suck, but I combined it with my fortune 2 diamond pickaxe and I made an unbreaking 3 efficiency 5 fortune 3 pickaxe.
Wow!
And then I went mining. I immediately found 6 diamonds, and with fortune 3 that gave me 12. And then I mined 4 blocks away and found an 8 vein. And the 8 vein brought my total diamond count up to 32 already, within like 5 minutes of mining. And finally, I was trading with the armorer for some emeralds, and I saw particles pop up telling me there were new trades. And of course, when I scrolled down, there was the diamond helmet and diamond chestplate. Now I have a helmet with aqua affinity, fire protection, unbreaking 3, and respiration.
Nice.
Now that my diamond armor wasn't going to immediately break, it was time to start working on building the base. The first idea I had for the base was to make a giant glass ceiling underneath the water. That's going to require a lot of sand, so I went to the desert to try to find a good spot to get what I needed. And of course, I did a lot of completely pointless parkour. It became night pretty fast, so I broke into this villager's house, kicked him out of his bed, and then slept in it. I continued to look for a place to dig up the sand in the morning, and that's when I found another village. Now the area I choose to dig out the sand will absolutely look terrible, so naturally I decided to choose right next to this village to dig up the sand, and that is exactly what I did. It didn't take me very long to fill up my inventory with sand, so then I started heading back to the base.
Get out of my house!
I put a stack of sand in each furnace I had, but I quickly ran out of furnaces. So I made 8 more, stacked them up, and then immediately ran out of furnaces again. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use stained glass or regular glass, so I did a little test. I placed light blue stained glass, and regular glass right beside each other, and I think I like the regular glass the best, which definitely makes this a lot easier for me. So I filled up my inventory with glass, and then I started digging out the roof. This was an extremely annoying thing to do because obviously I was right underneath the pond, so anytime I broke a block, I was just drowning in water. I redesigned the area around the entrance of the base because if I didn't, I would always just hit my head on the glass walking down the stairs. And I found another Enderman.
Nice.
I finally finished putting all the glass in. Then I went to the surface to start digging out where all the glass is. And of course, this got in the way of the infamous carrot farm, so I had to deal with that. There was a lot of digging dirt blocks and a lot of placing dirt blocks, but finally I had a perfect circle of a pond with a glass floor underneath it. Now, since I changed the shape of the pond, my bridge no longer makes any sense. So I expanded the bridge to connect to the villager trading hall, and then I added support beams so it looked more normal underneath. And I broke my diamond axe stripping the logs. I added a border around the pond and wanted to keep it consistent with the villager trading hall, so I just used smooth stone slabs. Finally, I had completed the terraforming of the pond, so I towered up to get an aerial view. I think it looks pretty cool from here. I was really close to going for a water bucket clutch on top of the house, but decided against it because I didn't want to deal with the dirt pillar, and I realized it was a good idea I didn't go for it because the top of the entrance were slabs.
Huh?
So I wouldn't have been able to use the water bucket and probably just would have died. Before we started working on the next part of the base, I wanted to quickly explain my plan. So this is the pond and this is the entrance to the base, and this is the villager trading hall. Right now this is as deep as it goes, but my plan is to hollow out a giant sphere underneath that, which is where my main base is going to be. I'm thinking it will sort of look like a giant explosion underground converted into a mansion. Now the size of the sphere isn't actually to scale, it's going to be a lot bigger, but I drew the entrance too big and, I'm too lazy to redraw it, so yeah. I'll probably have another pond at the bottom of the sphere, and then I'll have a bunch of caves connected to the sphere, which will lead you to different areas of the world. So yeah, that's the plan, and this is the sort of design I'm thinking of for the walls. Now at the top where the birch is where my base is dug out to right now, and as you get deeper and deeper underground, I want the wood to get darker and darker, until finally you reach the sphere, which will be a combination of things like stone, cobblestone, stone brick, andesite, and so on. So I'm hoping it'll look like an old-fashioned wooden area underground, which was blown up and turned into a giant mansion. That's the current plan for the base right now. If you think it's a horrible idea for a base, or if you think I could do something different that would look a lot cooler, then leave a comment down below. I know a lot of people think that YouTubers don't read comments, but I really do read every single comment I get. So if you have an idea, just let me know in the comments. Okay, so now that you have an idea of what I'm planning on doing for the base, it's time to start working on the next section of the top part of the base, which will be a bedroom. And it's not just going to be for me, it's also going to be for Subpig. I randomly choose this side of the circle and I start digging. I think circles and spheres in Minecraft look really cool, so I wanted my bedroom to be a mini sphere. It'll also sort of be like a mini version of the giant exploded sphere that I'll be digging out in the future. So to make it look like more of a sphere, I dig out the roof and see that there's nothing above it, so it's just the sky. That might be a problem. Before dealing with that problem though, I want to say hello to the cow pit.
No, please. I didn't do anything.
It seems like they're doing just fine. I plan on having a wooden floor for the bedroom, so I make a diamond axe, enchant it, and get some more wood. If you saw my Q&A video, you'd notice that the floor design I'm choosing for my bedroom is the same as the floor design I chose for my previous hardcore world. It has a design that's sort of like one of those weaved baskets, if that makes any sense. I don't know the right words for it, but yeah, this is it. So yeah. And then I realized it should probably be one block lower. So with the power of editing, I moved it all down one block. Boom. Wow. Crazy. So cool. I added smooth stone slabs around the edges to make it look a little bit more round. And then I added redstone lamps. Again, I wanted this to have sort of like a natural underground look to it, so I randomly broke some blocks in the walls to later on be replaced with random stone variants. And then I noticed that I had officially spent 100 days in the world, so I went outside and admired the sunset. Wow, 100 days. Okay, let's get back to work. I realized that one of the advantages of living underneath a pond with a glass ceiling is that I could see all the mobs coming towards the entrance. So I don't really have to worry too much about creepers coming into the base. Which, you know, in hardcore, that's pretty nice. I dug out some of the floor with a silk touch pickaxe so I can get some stone. I then started to fill in the wall with various stone variants. Yeah, that's a pretty cool sentence, isn't it? Various variants. Yeah. I added some coal and iron ore to the walls to break up some of the monotony, and then I started doing the same thing with the ceiling. But I was going to need a lot more stone, so I dug out more of my floor. I don't think Subpig liked it very much, so I filled it back in with cobblestone, while getting stared at.
What's going on?
Doing the roof was a very awkward process, and I quickly found out that the best way to do it was to just go to the top and dig out all the dirt. After that realization, it started to get a lot faster for me, and I fell down this hole. But it was intentional, okay? It was tactical. I wanted the blocks at the bottom. I didn't accidentally fall. Okay, fine, I fell. I thought so far the room was looking pretty nice, but I knew it wouldn't look very nice from the surface because of all the exposed stone. So I covered the stone up with dirt and did my best to make it look natural. I then put some spruce logs in my bedroom and then I stripped them. And there was definitely not any innuendo in that sentence. The problem with bedrooms in Minecraft is that the bed always looks terrible, so I made this little bed design to try to make it look a little bit better. Then for the first time since he got there, I moved Subpig. I placed this fence post above my bed, so this is what it looks like. I didn't like the spruce on the floor, so with the power of editing, I changed it to birch. And this is what the bedroom looks like. I think it already looks pretty cool, but I think it's gonna look a lot cooler when I dig out the giant exploded sphere and having the bedroom looking down on that area. So if you want to see that, then make sure you subscribe. And that's going to do it for this episode of Hardcore Minecraft. These episodes take me a really long time to make, so if you found that you enjoyed it, then please subscribe and hit the like button if you haven't already. If you want to get updates on the status of the next Hardcore episode, then join my Discord and follow my Twitter. Those links will be in the description. In the next one I plan on actually beating the game, so if you want to see that, then make sure you turn on post notifications. Alright, peace.